Hi everyone, I just wanted to make this video so that you know what you should have with you during a yin yoga class. Just a few things, it's nothing major, you won't have to go out and buy anything, which is fantastic. The first thing being cushions. So cushions are fabulous to prop up joints. So if you have sore knees, sore hips, sore shoulders, you can pop the cushions underneath you when you're doing a yin class so that you are puffed up and feel totally comfortable. Similarly with blocks, so you can sit on blocks. They're a little bit obviously more solid than cushions, so you get a different experience on blocks. If you don't have a yoga block, don't worry about going out and buying one. You can use phone directories, a couple stacked on top of each other, or books, even if you've got hardback books that you don't mind sitting on, an encyclopedia, if anyone ever has these anymore. Basically anything that will make you feel more comfortable. So cushions, pillows, books, blocks, whatever you have around. The other thing that can be quite helpful is to have a strap. So if you have a yoga strap like this, fantastic. Otherwise, a TheraBand. If you are used to going to the gym, you might have a TheraBand. If you don't have something like that, just use a towel. A bath towel is absolutely fine. You can pop it around your foot, grab both ends, and stretch it out. Water for yin yoga, make sure you're hydrated before you go into a class or do a class. But in actual fact, because you're not moving a lot during the class, it's better not to drink, only because your bladder gets full, and with all the twists and the long holds with the poses, if your bladder is full and you're leaning over and pressing into your bladder, you're going to need a wee. So my advice would be drink beforehand, go to the toilet beforehand, but don't worry about having water with you while you're doing the class. Now, for my classes, my videos that I'm going to do for you, I won't put music on. And my reason for this is not because I don't enjoy music while I'm doing a class, more so that everybody has different tastes of music. And I would love you to choose the music that is right for you. So put something on your stereo so that you can still hear me, but you can still hear the music in the background. Something you love. So you might feel completely relaxed doing yin yoga and having heavy metal blasting in the background. I, on the other hand, wouldn't. So if you want to have, whale music, you can have whale music. If you want to have just some easy listening, you can have easy listening. Choose what is good for you, what you enjoy, what makes you have a good headspace and relax. You can also do it without music if that's what you prefer. The other thing, is a blanket. So at the end of your session, you will relax completely. Now, because you've been moving, you'll be quite warm as you're moving, but when you stop and relax, your heartbeat will slow down, your breathing will slow down, and the blood flow through the body will slow down as well. So you'll find you'll go quite cold. So unless you're in a really warm climate, I would recommend having a blanket so that you can lie down, pop the blanket over you, feel totally cozy and warm, and that encourages your body to relax even more, and you will get even more benefit from those few minutes of relaxation at the end of the class. The other thing I wanted to speak to you about were injuries. Really, really important. If you have suffered from a disc bulge or a knee injury, shoulder injury, I want you to go really carefully and ideally speak to your physio to make sure that you're okay to do these moves. For example, if you've had a disc bulge, it may have been years ago and it might be just a little tweaky here and there. Yin yoga will no way make it worse as long as you're careful. So promise to go into all the moves and just ease into them gently, ease out of them gently, and know your own body. Know what feels like pain as opposed to a deep stretch. So what may be uncomfortable is not pain. The tips with the cushions and the blocks sitting up like this is fantastic for anyone who has back issues, and keeping your knees slightly bent for back issues is fantastic as well. So if you're anyway concerned how far to go because you've got a back issue, say for example, in the class that's following, we do a position a little bit like this. I think we do. No, legs wide and forward. Now this can be quite intense on your lower back. So if you're at all worried, I would bend my knees and then go forward. It just gives your back a little bit more support. And similarly, you can pop the cushion underneath you as you're sitting there. If you're at all in doubt, feel free to email me and ask me the questions, and I can tell you specifically what you need to do to take care of that injury. Or as I say, speak to your physio and check that you're all good to go. Any other questions, feel free to get in touch. Otherwise, enjoy your class. Bye.